Hello everyone. So the most of the development community here should be familiar with this cycle. So which starts with the failed pipelines and deployments. We have to debug cryptic logs and waste tons and tons of time. It's a painful cycle every developer knows. But what if we could not only break the cycle, but make our systems more smart and with self-healing capabilities? So Glyph, at its core, is an AI analyst that offers both proactive defense and reactive repair for your code on GitLab. As a proactive one, it finds flaws before they even occur, and as a reactive one, it fixes them if they do occur. So let me also talk about Google's architecture that we have used for this project. So you as a user will be directly interacting with the load balancer, and this load balancer is, as you can see, it's mapped to this domain using Cloud DNS and SSL certificate that we have created from Google itself. And this load balancer also points to compute engine where the actual code is running, and this compute engine will be talking with both the API gateway where the behind which the backend exists, and it also talk with a Google Firestore and GitLab APIs. So the backend is hosted on Cloud Functions, which are serverless and they only consume whenever its a request has been created. And it talks with Vertex AI, which is basically the AI engine capable engines of Gemini models. And it also talks with GitLab APIs for purposes like OAuth or MR creations that we've just seen. So Firestore is a database, Google's Firestore NoSQL database, where we'll be storing everything, including the merge request URLs and analysis reports, etc. Yeah, so let's see the component in action. Note the commit ID here, and this is the configuration that I've test ran on. And yeah, this is the same commit ID that I'm showing you. And the analysis summary starts here. You can see a beautifully formatted list of errors, performance optimizations, and suggested code changes, and a lot of metadata and basically all the insights that we saw in sandbox will be listed here. And there's also an additional error that skipping auto MR creation. So this component is capable of creating MRs directly from the CI, but we have disabled that because we feel that it requires some human intervention. So to do that human intervention, you will go to history page. That just click on this. It will take you to the history previously seen and connect to the auth. I'm already logged in, so it automatically redirected me. But if you're not, yeah, please enter your credentials. It will ask you to select a project. So we were on component test bed. So let me select that. Yes, so you can see a lot of logs here that lots of logs, and it'll have the same number of 2, 3, 4, and here also you can see 2, 3, 4. Basically, all this what you've seen in CI is beautifully displayed here. They are expandable and these contain a lot of information. So now let's take a look at IAC reviewer feature. So this is the file that I'm trying to scan. You can see the pipeline is successfully run and the logs have been here. And let's take a look at it in the dashboard. You can see the summary of one GCP compute instance, firewall rule, etc. And it also has cost analysis. It's saying $20 to $50 are saved. A security analysis that it will result, configuration analysis. So yeah, this also has create MR feature similar to what we saw previously. Let's click on create MR. And yes, you can see 1 minute ago MR has been created and it's currently running, and you'll see a success status after it's run. So let us now move into next reactive feature called incident remediation. So whenever there's an incident open, our AI will automatically search for all open incidents. It uses and parses labels to intelligently determine the workflow it should do. It also creates dynamic job using generate and trigger pattern that you can see here. You can see first we are generating all the open jobs, and then you can see a list of jobs. So this corresponds to incident 3. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. You can take a deeper look at issues. There are total 5 incidents with that exact names, and you can see some of the labels here: deployment failure, and this is auto created. So we also have a functionality in the component to auto create whenever there's a pipeline failure. It will automatically create an incident for you, and it will assign pipeline configuration or deployment failure, whatever the reason. And next time your pipeline runs, it will automatically pick that up. Yeah, so let's go deeper into these logs. Yeah, you can see a similar uh, window where structured output is being put out. Yeah, it will also give you explanations why this issue occurred and suggested IAC fix here. So this is deployment failure, so that is why it is modifying the deployment. And let's move on to the dashboard. Yes, so this is handled here. So you will select the repository. Yes, so we support by default these 4 types of labels. So we have separate flows designed in our component for each one of them. So for example, resource overuse modifies Terraform, and it asks the model or AI engine to give out scale the resources, and deployment failure automatically rolls back, and pipeline configuration and IAC security is what you've already seen. So let's take a look at this here. So this gives a lot of information, and it will give you explanation of why this happened, and it also gives you suggested fix here. So again, the UI is capable of filtering through. Yeah, so if your incident doesn't come under any one of these four, there is always a generic flow that we have designed, and the AI regardless will try to resolve that incident. You can see that logs here as well, so that is not an issue. So that is everything about Glyph. So it's an intelligent platform that prevents errors, automates remediation, and creates self-healing infrastructure. We're not making development faster, we're making it smarter. Hopefully one day Glyph evolves beyond human approvals and stuff, and that will make GitLab a truly self-healing platform that builds, ships, and improves itself. Thank you.